Hey y'all, welcome back. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How are y'all this evening or whatever time it is where you are? Um, I was on my other channel earlier today and we had a really bad storm and I got cut off and I had to go outside and I got all drenched and everything. So I don't know if my hair is giving today, but I tried. Um, Yes. Hey, y'all. Okay, so we're going to be talking about how men value looks in women, how men put value on your looks as a lady. Y'all hit the like button as you get in. Sprinkle, sprinkle, subscribe if you're new. Y'all, I'm in Level Up Cosmetics area. So this is where I keep like my little inventory. So, and I have a little backdrop. So just in case I want to go live here, I definitely can. Let me get this out of the way. Y'all like my little cute pink keyboard? Isn't that cute? So this office in here is kind of pink and it's kind of matchy. But yeah, so we are going to be talking about, let me make sure the volume is up. Okay. How men put value on looks. And so this is why the beauty industry is very, very successful. This is why so many people spend a lot of money on how they look, their hair, their clothes, and all this kind of stuff. Not just for men, but also for us as ladies as well. But when we do want to attract a man or get a man to notice us, we do put extra effort into how we look, right? Okay, so they are the ones that put the value on women's looks as far as how some men do the rating system and they say, oh, well, she's a 10 or she's a 1 or she's a 5. That's a rating system and a value system that men come up with to rate women. So I feel that since our beauty and our looks are valuable to men, um, not our money, then that is another reason you can check off prize as being one of the things that would deem you a prize. Okay. So if a man values what you look like and not your wallet, not your career, not what you bring to the table, then you're automatically valuable just for existing and putting in effort as to how you look. So therefore, you're automatically the prize as well, right? So that's why you have to take care of yourself. That's why you have to put in a little bit more effort when it comes to doing your hair, makeup, picking your outfit and clothes, shoes, etc. Now I know we're not going to look our best every single day unless we can, but at least let's try to look like, we want to. How about that? um Yeah, so a lot of men will, they will spend more money the better you look. This is why beauty is so important. So you must take care of yourself and level up in as far as, looks are concerned. Uh-oh, God is well read and star ruby in the house, sprinkle, sprinkle. So you must also be sure to allow, compliments. Like when people give you compliments, say thank you and maybe give a compliment back because a lot of times it boosts your self-esteem to help you go even further and look better each day and keep improving. So yeah, so when you look good, you get treated good. Okay, period. Like that's just what I know. I can look bad if I want to, and I've noticed the huge difference. Okay, and a lot of you guys keep asking about weight. Um, is your weight so distracting that it takes away from your beauty? That's my question. This is a really good question, and I'm glad you asked it. Does your weight take away from your beauty? Like if someone sees you, do they see your weight first or your beauty first? That's number one. So whichever one they notice first is the one that's most prevalent. Okay. So if you're your weight and not your beauty, then balance it out. Okay. That's all I want to say. Okay. You said you want to dress more feminine, but you need to be comfortable. Also, I work as a teacher. Okay. Well, just wear feminine colors until you don't have to work. Maybe during the summer, do more. But as far as being a teacher, just choose your color. Okay. There you go. You think you look younger when you're thinner. Okay. Well, I think a lot of people know their best looks, and however they feel their best, that's what they need to go for. It doesn't really matter. I think so many women obsess over some things, and most men don't notice if you gain 10 pounds or not, unless you're like 5'1". Okay. They don't care, baby. Believe. So, how as long as you're putting, like, I've seen larger women still look really pretty, and it doesn't matter. Like, if y'all are obsessed about weight, then leave that obsession to yourself. I know I'm gonna look good at any weight, so I start with looks first. And I think that's one thing about me that I'm lucky that I have, is that I can look good either way. So a lot of people can't. So I would just say, I guess I'm lucky that way. Okay. Um, what you said? What if my man hate wigs? Honestly, I don't care what they hate or what they love. Like, here's my attitude towards it. I don't care what you hate or love. That's not my problem. That's their problem. As long as you love my bills and pay them, I'm good. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. What if I hate your favorite sport that you want to watch every Monday, Thursday, and Sunday? What if I hate that? How about that? Okay. So no, they can't hate what you like. It just doesn't go together. The food in the U.S. is fattening. Every girl, food is fattening everywhere, but yes, probably more so in the U.S. They put more sugar and calories and stuff. Okay. But when I'm talking about beauty and looks, I'm telling you guys, there are, and y'all are, I'm not, the targets are not super picky. Let me repeat that. Our targets aren't super picky. I'm gonna repeat it again so y'all in the back that didn't hear it the first time. Our targets are not super picky. Okay? They got one foot in the grave. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Half of them got cataracts. All right? All right. As long as you look good enough for them to see you through their cataracts, and you look like your foot ain't in the grave, you good. Okay? Y'all too worried about it. Y'all overanalyze yourselves. Most of the problems that women see within themselves, men don't even see it. I can look in the mirror and pick myself apart, and a man won't even notice 10 of the things that I saw. Y'all do too much. That's why y'all self-esteem is so low. Look in the mirror and find 10 things you love. That's what you gotta do. Y'all be, there's a dot on my hand. I gained 20 pounds, but nobody can tell by the way you dress. Or you might have grew a booty. You know, well, I look, a lot of women, y'all pick yourselves apart too much. Men don't notice that. They never seen, especially guys that never seen you before. They don't know what you looked like 3 years ago. They don't know you was a toothpick 3 years ago. They just think you look thick today. Ooh, she thick. They don't know you was skinny 2 years ago. They just see what they see today. Y'all have to remember that. Y'all are living in y'all's heads a lot when it comes to beauty. But when someone meets you for the first time, what you look like today and right now is what they're getting. So make sure it looks good and presentable at any phase of what you're looking like. At any phase of what you're looking like. They don't know what you looked like 5 years ago. Okay? Think about it. Okay. You said stop. You need to start living in our heads more and more past 25. uh, you said Shira is an older man. Shira is an older man that says at the end of the first date he is married, a good target. Girl, most of them are married. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They trying to spend their money. All right. Let them spend their money on you, girl. Let them give you some money. All right. We tend to start living. Okay. I already read that. So women are the most critical of themselves. If there were no manosphere channels, women would still pick themselves apart. I mean, this is something that we need to stop doing. Like, if you look good, you breathing, you look pretty, you can get compliments, people are opening doors for you, you are attractive, you can get pretty much what you want by, the efforts that you're putting in as far as your looks. A man turn their head when you walk by, you're doing great. Okay? So stop picking yourselves apart. Stop over analyzing yourself. That's like a lot of women do this, and that's why they can never truly live in the present moment and be happy with what they are and what they look like. We're not going to all look like teenagers for the rest of our lives. We're not all going to be the same weight as we were at 21. Please stop it. Your body is going to change. Your face is going to change. Your voice is going to change. Have you ever seen a 65-year-old lady that still looks like she's 21? No, and you probably never will. Okay. So the constants of trying to change and be what you were, you're missing out on who you are. And men value women who are confident and beautiful, not just beautiful, because you could be beautiful and very, low self-esteem, low confidence, and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't feel comfortable. I gained 10 pounds. Nobody knows. Nobody cares. Nobody saw you 10 pounds ago. So stop. Live for today. Okay? You acting like you can't ask for money because the man that you're targeting might know that you gained 10 pounds. He ain't never seen you before. Get your money and stop worrying about dumb stuff. Okay? That would be like a man worried about a man saying he lost some money, and now he's dating this new woman. That woman don't know you lost money. She still think you got money. As long as you got money coming in and you live in each day and you can afford to date and pay some bills, then who cares? She don't know. So it's the same thing. Look, beauty is also a confidence, looks and values for yourself. You value yourself, you value your looks. That makes you even more valuable when it comes to when a man places value on your looks. Because if you know you look good, it makes you look even better to them. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. um, yes. So, aw. Yeah, you can still look youthful, but you're not going to be the exact same. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. So stop trying to be something that's never changing. We are ever changing. And I feel like women in all stages are beautiful at whatever stage they're in. Young, old, super old, motherhood, pregnancy. We all have a beautiful glow at every time. Okay. There you go. But what I'm saying is take care of the stuff that you are able to take care of more. Sorry, y'all. I went outside and I got rained on. So do your makeup, do your hair, make sure your nails are nice. Do the most and don't worry about those things. If you're working on them, you're working on them. Don't let them stress you. Okay. So many people are acting all like obsessed. Like in my day, growing up in the 90s and early 2000s, people were obsessed and had eating disorders left and right. Everybody you talk to, breath smell like throw up. Okay. And you can tell now because they look super old in their face from all that all that bad eating disorder. Okay. So love yourself as you are. Like you can like that is what ages you the most is having an eating disorder and um, stressing all the time about eating and bad nutrition and things like that. So as long as you look healthy and you feel good, then that's all that really matters. Okay. Um, ah, okay, let me read some of your questions. And please, y'all, ask good questions. Don't just ask questions to ask questions. Ask a really good question. Like if you can answer the question on your own, if it's common sense, don't bother typing. Just think it in your head. Ask decent questions. Thank you. Because a lot of times, like, if I read a question, it's silly, or you could have answered it yourself. It kind of is, a bad reflection of like exactly what this channel is about. So just ask a question. That's all I ask. And also, if you can Google it, Google it. There you go. What to say to a man who says I'm not good enough for marriage because I don't want children? Goodbye. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what you say. Goodbye. Um, and here's my thing. I would never tell them if they want kids. Oh, great, yeah, me too. Then you can always change your mind. You ever heard of something called changing your mind? Okay. Like y'all are too like y'all want everything up front, like all on the table lined out perfectly. This is how our life is gonna go. We're gonna get married, we're gonna have kids, we're gonna do ain't no, I don't bring nothing to the table. Okay. We find out when we get there. Maybe. We'll see. I don't want kids, you right. Maybe down the line I do. Oops, we're married. Too late. Okay. Y'all, this is how women used to do back in the old days. They didn't lay everything out on the table. This is what your beauty is for. You don't have to convince them. You just look at them and just say, okay, we'll see when we get there. um, y'all be talking too much. So, how to make him feel not used because he's spending on me? Um, be nice and give him compliments and say thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. He might not even make it that far, get his money. Okay. Okay. Like, so many women worry about stuff that's not even happening yet. Okay. We can change our minds at any time. Stop making decisions about things that you can change your mind about later once you get the ring. Okay. So if he doesn't want kids, it's okay to assume he may change his mind. I don't care. That's what this is for. Kristen, think about this. If this is all here, it don't matter. This is what I'm trying to teach y'all. This look good, it don't matter. This look good, it don't matter. Okay? I'm serious. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all are too considerate. Y'all are too nice. And I keep trying to tell y'all, I don't know why y'all do that. I don't care. You know what? If you don't want kids, you don't want kids. I do. And I guess we'll find out if I get pregnant. Then I want the kids, you don't. Oh, well, I'll tell them when they come out, you didn't want them. Now I'm going. So, it doesn't matter. Do what you want. I'm being serious. How do you build confidence but refrain from becoming or appearing too masculine? Um, you just are. You just are confident. That's just it. And you act the way you want to appear. So, for example, like you're not going to act all extra if you want to appear feminine. So you just keep in mind, I'm acting feminine right now. That's all. It's very easy. Once a woman gets to a certain age, everyone starts asking, "Are you having kids?" I don't know enough people to be asking questions, but it doesn't matter. Just have them if you want and don't if you don't. Okay. When you meet a man, we go on couple dates, then he starts to ask about come over his house and hang out, how to maneuver around this. I don't want to be the cool girl that chills at his house. It's like, oh no, thank you. Much rather, go out. I think maybe we can visit your house soon. Just keep saying soon. Girl, he run out of money, girl. All right. Sure, what advice do you have for a woman who wants to get involved with a married man and is saying all she wants is sex from him? Um, you said, what advice do you have for a woman who wants to get involved with a married man? Well, I would say also add money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Want money from him too, girl. How do you ask for upkeep money? Ask. Say it's for something else. Say you helped out a sick relative and now you need something because you gave your last. How to enter into feminine energy. Act. You got to act first, then it'll become a habit. Stop trying to control everything. Stop trying to dominate everything. More manipulation, less domination. There you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, Brandy, sprinkle, sprinkle. Talking to a possible potential, he brought up another woman, asked him for money. I didn't comment. However, it rubbed me the wrong way. Should it have? I think he's doing that to say that you have competition so that you could do more. So, like that's a setup for them wanting you not to ask them for money. They're telling you about somebody who asked them for money, so you won't do it. Still do it. So you know what? That is so sweet. I need some too. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because I know, like, that's the setup question. So you don't ask. That's when you do ask. Oh, that is so nice of you. You are so generous helping so many people. I am so glad I met you because I definitely really love generous men. And that's what you tell them. Okay, you'll still ask, baby. Yes. Don't let their don't let that fake stuff deter you. Okay, because as long as you look good, you can get what you want, right? All right. How to ask a man how much money he makes without sounding like a gold digger. Ask him what he does for a living. Go to the bathroom and Google average salary for whatever he does for a living. Then you'll have a roundabout figure. Hmm. Yeah, Google the salary. I know a lot of women don't know this because, like, especially if y'all are new to, hypergamy and gold digging, y'all don't know how to Google people's salary. Y'all don't know how to type in career average salary. It's until someone tells you. You don't go around thinking about this type of stuff. I do. So that's why I'm telling you. All right. There you go. So, did I lie about being older when I was 18? No, I lied about being older when I was 15. Hmm. I was in the club early. So, 18, I already had 20, fake ID for 21. Anyway, y'all, y'all, I lived in the 90s and the early 2000s. We was already ahead of the game, okay? We didn't have all this Instagrams. We weren't always scrolling. We was out in the real world, remember? Um, so yeah. But speaking of the old days, like you know you look good if you didn't have to wait in line at the club, if you got in free, if they automatically let you into the VIP section. You already knew you looked good, period. So I don't know if that's still how they do it today. Been do a club forever, but that's how you know you look good. That's how you pass the test, girl. Do you get in free? Do you get into the VIP section free? Do you pass the line? Do they pull you from the line and say, "Come on in"? That's how you know you're doing it right. Hmm. What should you do? Your sugar daddy hired you at his company and fired me because his business manager thinks I'm calling him and gold digger and bad for his business. It was the best way to get money from him. First of all, I'm not working for nobody. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But if it's temporary work, great. But I'm not full time. Okay. Like I'll come in and help you for once or twice, but after that, nah. Just for fun, just to see what you do, see if it's all legal and whatnot. Then I'm out. No, I'm not gonna work. Um, you see, sometimes you feel like your boyfriend flirting with other women, but he says he's just being friendly. Okay, well, you honestly, people have to exist in the real world, you know. And if you're not around, and he's being friendly, if he's just naturally flirty, he's naturally flirty, just like women can be. So just I wouldn't really let it bother me. Like jealousy is the first sign of insecurity. Or, you don't want to be insecure. Hmm. And remember, like, if this is going for you, then why are you insecure? If if they value you for all of this, why they're gonna value other women for all of this too. You're not the only one that looks good. Okay. Let them look because that's what they're gonna do anyway. But the point is, they can say, I have one for my own. I have one of my own. I have a nice looking woman of my own. They're gonna look because they value that. Just like when a nice car drives by, you're gonna look. Ooh, that's a nice car. So I wouldn't really take it personally unless they're blatantly flirting with them right in front of your face. It's obvious. All right. Um, let's see. Your man just spent 35K on surgery for you. Oh, you look the same. Well, I don't even know what that means, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Anyway, why did you just? Oh, I get it. Girl, you good. Oh, you good. All right then. Um, I love it. I love it. Okay. What if a man keeps on looking at you, you smile, but he doesn't really talk? Plan how do I make a plan to approach me? Maybe ask a question. Okay. And make it make sense. Make it a good question, not a stupid question to where it's obvious what they're doing. Uh Sure, I have leveled up all the way, dressed nice, and lost 10 pounds and going waiting for my provider to find me. Good for you, Anna. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You see, yes, that 35K and you still look the same, girl. You good. I'm proud of you. Yes. So why is the man you're dating checking on me every day? To make sure you don't need no money, baby. Have you told him that you needed something? Sprinkle, sprinkle. How can a mature, beautiful woman level up even further? By staying that way. There you go. By staying that way, maintaining yourself, and maybe, finding different ways to level up mentally or spiritually or maybe a new hobby or creatively. If you already have everything, just continue and maintain, and stay thriving. Um, there you go. Mhm. You feel lonely but don't want to lower your standards. Okay. Um, I mean, think about this. And I use these as, examples to people that are leveling up. Think about people who are famous or, just all of a sudden got rich overnight. They can't hang around the same type of people or have the same type of friends forever because lifestyle changes and things like that. So they may feel lonely, but they can't just go out and grab anyone because that could put them in danger, or that could put them in a position where they could lose whatever they worked hard for. So if you worked hard to level up, and you're developing yourself into a better person, and you're doing all these things and having higher standards to attract better people. You don't want to let loneliness take you backwards in order to, scrape the bottom of the barrel again. Okay, because that can put your newfound status in jeopardy. So you can't. It how they say it's lonely at the top. Well, it's the same thing. So just find ways to enjoy your life with those people that you can enjoy it with, and just leave it like that until you find more like-minded people. Or whoever you end up with. Sprinkle, sprinkle, girl, be lonely and single. Don't go back to dust. Exactly. Why do I feel like my name time is running out at 22? You mean like to find someone? Because you already know, like if you're dating guys that aren't about anything, aren't trying to get, their life to the next level, aren't trying to do this and that, you feel like you're wasting your time with them because they're not thinking about their future and you are. So find someone who's also thinking about their future and making moves towards it that you can see, touch, taste, and smell. Okay. um, hey J9 in the house, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thanks for being a member. Y'all hit the like button, y'all. Y'all hit the like. I see 400 and some people up in here, and only 100 and something likes. I know y'all could do better than that. You say you don't want to have sex before marriage. You feel pressure to have sex. Why do y'all always ask me this question? Sex is not required to get money from a man. Go get you an old man that can't and get your money. Okay, sparkle, sparkle. You don't have to marry him. Whoever you end up with, then you tell him you're saving yourself. There you go. You went Mike Tyson, oh, sure, you're gonna love me. Ha ha ha. Sharon has no choice about it now. What? I don't even know what that means. Okay. Okay. Y'all have to okay, let me tell y'all something. This channel is not about finding Prince Charming. Okay. So get off of it if that's what you think it's about. Go ahead and go. I'm gonna wait. That's not what this is about. Okay, y'all go to Disney World, take some pictures and whatnot. That's not what this channel is about. It's about leveling up so you can have the lifestyle that you want. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Uh-huh. Everybody who's dating older, y'all let them know where y'all are finding them, because a lot of women are asking. They don't know where to go. They only know where youngsters hang out, dusties or whatnot. So ask, and maybe they will reveal their secrets. I'm telling y'all, go to breakfast. Y'all got to get up early in the morning. They don't hang out late at night, baby. You got to get up early. Okay. Is being a kept woman a job? If you take it seriously, like, first of all, it's not a job if you already keep yourself. So if you already get up every day, look good, dress nice, do the most, and don't have to go work for someone and don't have to do this and don't have to do that, it's no job at all because that's just your normal thing that you do every day. um, unless you make it a job, you know, you y'all need to go early. Well, okay, I don't know. They wake up real early, like 4 o'clock in the morning. So be there by 6, 7, between 6, 7, and 8. Y'all will be good, okay? 6, 7, and 8. Whatever the time the place open, 7, 8, early. Before 9:30 at the latest. Okay. Anytime after that, they get younger and younger. You gotta go when the rooster is crowing. Okay. Get up while it's still dark. This is what I'm trying to tell you because they wake up early. Okay. You notice that when men try to make jabs at me and annoy me and I don't respond, they keep doing it. Why do they feel comfortable doing that? Because they're just trying to get your attention. Okay. Um, go to bars downtown that have expensive apartments attached. Happy hour, yes. Where did you? Okay, so the thing also about beauty is how you present your beauty. Okay, let's take this to the next level. How do you present your beauty? There's different types of beauty. There's sexy beauty, there's pretty beauty, there's, classic beauty, natural beauty. Which one do you fit in? Which one do men like the most? Which one do men wife the most? So, depending on whatever you're trying to accomplish, that's what you need to look like. Okay. And I talked about this before. So, don't ask me no questions. Just look at yourself in the mirror and say, well, what do I look like? What can I look like? What can I transform myself to look like when I want to look like it? That is what you need to do. Whatever you're trying to say, you wanted me to provider men. Well, what do provider men like naturally when it comes to the type of beauty that he looks for? Does he like pretty? Does he like natural beauty? Does he like sexy beauty? Like what? Like I would say, like more younger men who maybe have money or like rappers or like athletes. They may like the sexy, like street urban beauty look. And like the video girls and the Instagram girls and stuff like that. I would say like a older guy who maybe has a career and things like that. They may like more of the pretty or classic beauty. And then I would say like someone who is um, more into the spiritual or just very not low key, but maybe they have some money. They may more like the natural beauty. So you're going to have to figure out what type of guy it is you're trying to target and go for that aesthetic of beauty as far as what you're trying to attract. And I talked about this in an earlier video. So what you want to do is think about what type of person you're trying to attract and make sure your closet and your clothes and your accessories and your makeup is going to reflect that on the outside. Okay. You said cigar lounges are good. I don't like cigar lounges. Like back in my early 20s when I was not serious, that's the place where a lot of gold diggers hang out. Like they are like they know why y'all there. It's too obvious. So I would say if you don't care and you just don't care about coming off as a gold digger, then yes, cigar lounges are fine. But they already know why y'all up in there. um, let's see. So however you're attracting them, keep doing it if it's working for you. There you go. And remember, I always tell women like make sure whoever you're dating, you are his type. Do not date men who you know you're not their type. Don't do it. You're wasting time. Okay. So make sure you are his type. Most men have a type. Even if they say they don't, they do. So make sure you pay attention to what's turning their heads or what they comment about on TV or movies and stuff like that. Because once you realize it, it's going to be like, okay, well, I'm glad I'm his type, or why does he always look at this type and he's with me? So you got to make sure you're his type. Okay. Usually their favorite actress, singer, and you know, celeb is going to be their type. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So just ask them. Favorite singer, favorite song, favorite female artist. That's going to show you their type. Favorite actress, model, female artist. It's going to show you their type. Okay. Um, you attract athletes. You must look too urban. Mm. It doesn't matter if you attract them, but like what I'm saying is a lot of times it's going to be like more trendy, I would say, that's going to attract them because they're mostly young. Um, what if you aren't a type of most but still attractive? Um, okay, well, let me ask you a question. If you're not the type of some person, but you're still attractive, let's say y'all start dating and maybe someone that is his type gives him the time of day or starts trying to talk to him, whatever, then what? So it's kind of strange because a lot of the married men do not marry their type, especially if they're doing 50-50 with Barbara the Builder. Most of the time, she's not his type, but the woman he's out trying to impress in the bar after work or whatever is. So you got to think about it. Who you marry, like a lot of times they don't marry their type. That's why you see, yeah. The next, you watched this British TV series from the 80s called Miss Marple, and everything you teach is exhibited in the wives and girlfriends of the wealthy British men on the show. Keep preaching it because it's tried and true. Oh, thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle, Big Stop, New Earth. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle Sprinkle. I appreciate you. Yes. So just think about it. Okay. When you say preference, are you? I'm talking about type. I didn't say preference. I said type. When I say type, I mean what is your type? Like every guy has a type. That's it. So if he's not dating his type, he's always gonna be looking at his type. Ooh, that's my type. Ooh, like when a man sees an attractive woman walking by, ooh, that's my type too. Like that means I'll date another type, but that's what I really want. So you really need to listen and pick up on these things because men do place value on types as well. Think about it. So make sure you are his type. Make sure you're his type. And sometimes a man who likes your type, you may not be attracted to. And this is the whole reason I say don't date for looks. Men date for looks. You date for money. Okay? Because if you're his type, then he gonna spend money on that type. Okay? He might not be your type, but is his bank account your type? Then that's all you need to worry about. Because a lot of times these ladies are, he's not my type. Well, you're not his type either. Or, the man that you're with, you're not his type either, but you just don't know it. So when I tell y'all this, it's just really true. I know sometimes it's painful to hear, but make sure you're his type before you start catching feelings, before you start, making future plans and whatnot. Make sure you are his type, period. Okay, that means most of his exes are going to look like you. Most of the people that he likes on TV or, whatever is going to be your type, whatever. Look at the string of exes in the past. Usually they all, you got a type. Okay. All right. Don't waste your time. Unless you're not trying to really settle down and you're just trying to get money, you in and out, you don't care, then great, do what you want. But when it comes to like a real like trying to settle down and stuff, make sure you use time. Don't go out of the don't go out like Barbara the Builder, 50-50. Um, and there's another way you can tell you ain't his type. If he asking you to pay bills. Let me sip my water and say that again. Another way you can tell you not his type is he asks you to pay them bills. You ain't his type, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're just the type to pay bills. You're not his type. You're just the type to pay bills. Remember that. Do you think female friends while leveling up and afterwards are important? No, sprinkle, sprinkle. I think this is a um, this is something about yourself. This is self love. This is self dedication. This is working on yourself. And if your friend is not on the exact same journey as you, and you know, doesn't have jealousy about whatever it is you're doing, then great, y'all can do it together. But most often, most people aren't at the same place in life at the same time. So unless you really are, then I don't see a good use for it because the more focus you put on yourself and the more work you put into yourself, the more time you have for yourself, the more you can focus on leveling up and, maybe going out, freestyling, meeting somebody, getting your bag, getting your money. Um, so less distractions. Okay. You can get a friend after you done and you got everything you want. And find one that already has the same thing. So she's not gonna be like, well, you know, jealous and things like that. Find someone already on your level. Okay. And like once you get my age and you got, family, house, car, husband stuff, you're not gonna be worried about no friends. Okay. Because you're gonna have too much stuff to be doing already. Um, there you go. I think younger women are more, worried about the friend thing. Older women, they're too busy. How much does the average leveled up woman make? However much she asks for, wants, or gets out of a man, or however much she gets out of a man and flip, starting her own business. It's limitless. um, why would he even approach her if she ain't his type? Because men don't approach women because of their type. They approach women for their needs. So, for example, a man is not going to approach you because you're his type. They're going to approach you because they have a need at that moment to fill, and they want to see if you want to fill it. Okay, so basically, either the need for attention, the need for gratification, the need to see if they can sleep with you, da 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 da. The more they spend, the more you are their type. That's why I keep telling y'all, if he won't spend, you're not his type. You got to find the right target, which means they know that you're their type. So the less they spend, the less of, their type that you are. I'm trying to think about it. It's like I must not be your type because you're not spending. You ain't trying to ask me if I need something. You're not trying to impress me. You're not trying to rescue me when I keep dropping hints and clues. You're not his type. Okay. Um, and a lot of women don't realize that. Sometimes you're just not their type. You need to move on. There you go. Oh, the peaches in the house, sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, what net worth would you go for? I don't really have a set amount, just as long as you can take care of what I need you to take care of, sprinkle, sprinkle, with no complaints. hmm I'm not putting a number on it because you know why? Things can change. There you go. for the better, you know. So I won't put a number on it. I'm gonna leave that open. All right. So if you, this is what I've also learned from being on this channel for 10 years, from all the women asking me questions. It seems like a lot of women are more concerned about how they feel, how comfortable they are with their looks, how they want to look. Okay, that's great. That's after you marry. um, After you done secured the bag, you do what you want, baby. I promise. But up until then, if you're trying to get that ring, then you need to figure out what gets you the ring, what makes you the type, what gets you in that door, what gets you, you know, past the matrimony stage. Then you do whatever you want. Okay. um, so and it's not that serious. I'm trying to tell y'all. It's just like the job interview. It's just like when you have to do all these things when you're on probation for a job. Then once you get hired, you get that insurance, you get all the benefits that you calling in, right? That's all I'm saying. You don't have to 100% be this type of person, but you need to look, walk, talk, and act like them until you get to where you need to go. Then you do what you need to do. You understand? And by that time, you might actually like, whatever it is you're doing and incorporate some of that into who you really are or what you really like to look like later on. But what I'm saying is you don't want to say, well, I don't want to do that because it's not really me. Or I don't want to do that because it feels too this or it feels too that. Well, you're gonna feel the same way single, or you're gonna feel the same way getting dumped. You're gonna feel the same way not getting a provider. You're still gonna feel the same way. So why not fake it till you get it and then do what you want? That's what most people do anyway, right? um, hmm So make sure you're just considering that. That's all. Okay. You're against everything that is similar to hatred against me. If you want to come back home, you can. Boy, bye. Spring, I don't. It's dusty in the house. Why would you? What? Um, you're putting your wig back on. Is it a good trick to say, "Oh, I thought I wasn't your type," to benefit from his need? No, I would never mention the word type. I would just know if I was or if I wasn't, and I would act accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Um, what if they say they love natural look? Then they would be with a natural woman, and they wouldn't have to tell her nothing. You know what I mean? Like, for example, if a man loves natural look, he will be attracted to a natural woman. Get it? And so if you're over here looking all extra with your makeup and wig on, and a man comes over here and says, "I love the natural look," why is he talking to you? When there's plenty of natural women out there just waiting on somebody to roll up on them. Think about it. You wouldn't go up to a broke man and say, I love a rich man." That's stupid. It's like, okay, me too. That's what he might say these days. So yeah, they wouldn't roll up on you. They wouldn't try to be with you. They wouldn't try to talk to you unless you were exactly that. So why are you telling me? There's plenty of natural women in this place. Why are you telling me? So that's what I'm saying. They say that, but that's not what they respond to. That's not who they're talking to at the moment. So um Sure, I kept looking for this man I used to love and the men currently approaching. I just hate all of them. Can't even stand them and their money, marriage, and your role. Because 30 no kids help. You keep looking for somebody, girl. Why are you looking for somebody, girl? What if a man's type is a man, DL? Girl, you'll see when he looking at other men. You'll figure it out. All right. Okay, and here's another thing. Like years ago, somebody asked me, a lot of women asked me out here, would you date a bi man? I'm like, no, he gay. If you are dating, like honestly, that means you just have low self-esteem because you can't get a straight one. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what I'm telling everybody, okay? There you go. It's not even an option unless you have low self-esteem. That's just what I'm gonna tell you. There you go. It's like, no, I have high self-esteem. I've got to go. Bye. Literally, bye. Okay. I found out old sugar daddy was gay, and I thought I was. He thought you were trans, girl. I hope it worked out for you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It was the Kendra G show. What? Yesterday, every single black man was gay the entire show, but had children and everything. Just because you can have kids and be gay, but all I'm saying is like self-esteem is too high. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. There you go. What is DL? Down low in closet, baby. All right, that's what DL means. The down low. So that's what you said. You had someone play you like that as well, wouldn't it? All right, so like that just has to be discussed these days because of the climate of the times that we're in. All I'm saying is like no. um, you said, how can you start dating outside your race? Just do. Uh, oh, widen your spectrum. Y'all have to realize, like, the people I grew up around, they dated every race, so it was like not a thing. Oh, pie face, sprinkle, sprinkle. A guy started being manipulative after paying my bills and promising to do so for a year or the year he tries to get back good. What should I say to get the money? Well, what do you want? Do you need a new car? You need a down payment? You need to go shopping? What do you need? Valentine's Day is coming up. You need some diamonds. You need, you need a set. You need something that's valuable. You need something you can keep for a long time that grows in value. Get you some jewelry. Get you a nice down payment to a car. Get you some cash and start you a business. Do something. That's what you can do. It's like I've been thinking about starting a new business. And maybe you could just, help me out by giving me the startup money. Giving, not borrowing, not investing, but giving. Okay. How do you get a man to prioritize you? Ignore him. Sprinkle, sprinkle. After like you give him attention, you make sure he knows that you like him, he's special, you're interested, but then you ignore him until he prioritizes you. Okay. That it's kind of like it's playing in the back of their mind. They know that you like them. They know that They're important and a big deal to you, but you're not a chaser. And so the ball is in their court. If they want to do something about it, they definitely can. If they don't, somebody else will. That's what they need to be thinking. Okay. You said starting a business doesn't mean you will make money. It doesn't mean you're going to make money, but it's better than spending the money and not even having a chance to make the money. If you're smart, you'll figure out ways to make money no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of times when I say start a business, a lot of people think too big. I'm thinking small. Small business, start off small, you will make money. Real small. Okay. Y'all, when y'all think business, y'all are thinking that Instagram business or where you have to have all these matching cards, boxes, stickers, and everything with your name on it and your picture all splattered all over the place and a professional this. And no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about starting off very small and growing it to where you will always profit. It doesn't make sense to go into business if you're not going to get money. If you don't have big money to start off with, you don't start off big, period. And, if you can get somebody to give you the money because you look good, then do. That's right. How do you donate? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, you can let me give y'all my cash app, baby. So y'all the cash app. I can donate through Cash App. Okay. And also there's a little donation thing there too. All right. Um, okay, here's my thing. A lot of ladies, a lot of people in here have gone to college. They work professional jobs. They, handle a household and all those things, right? Some of y'all have degrees, master degrees, bachelor degrees. Anything is easy if you are determined and you want to do it. Anything is easy if you just Google what you got to do and then just have a checklist and check it off. Okay. It is easy unless you don't have time. That's what makes it the hardest, when you don't have time to do something. So when I say start your own business, I mean, you do need time. Like, I have a lot of time because I don't work. Okay. This is what I do. And so when you secure the bag, and let's say you keep getting money, and you're tired of buying purses, and you're tired of buying clothes and shoes, invest into yourself. You have all this time, so do something that you like to do and get paid from it. And I always tell ladies, you can make money out of your own closet. Just open a Poshmark store, sell your old clothes. They like name brands. If you have brands, purses, shoes, sell your old stuff. That can be a start of a small business until you grow. You can start selling stuff on eBay if you have antiques, or go thrift shopping and find a valuable antique at a thrift shop. That's how easy it is to start a little business. I think most people think too hard and think too big instead of little small ideas that make lots of money. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Uh-oh, that Etsy page. Hold on. Let me get you the right Etsy. If that link might be expired. Hold on. Hello. All right, sorry for all the clicking, y'all. Just click it, clack. All right. See if this one works. Okay, that's for my elixir. You just started phase 2 of the elixir. You can't wait for it to come. Phase 1 was so helpful. I'm glad, Cynthia. Thank you for, getting that. I'm glad it's very helpful. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What if they offer to pay to get something fixed but hasn't gotten it done? I'm getting the money the same day they offering. Okay. And that's what I teach on this channel. If they offer, get it the same day or be on your way to get it on the same day. Okay. Accept it the same day. Send them options to send it to you that day. Okay. They're going to give you some money. Here go my PayPal. Where are you right now? We can meet next. There's a bank over there. You know, here's my PayPal. Here's my all of that. We getting it the same day you offering. Okay, because I don't chalk is cheap to me. Otherwise, I'm hanging up. Get it. Get it the same day. Don't wait. Don't let him sweet talk you with some fake promises. Get it the same day or hang it up. Don't hang on the phone because somebody promised you something. Hang on the phone when you giving them your cash app or your Venmo, whatever that they're trying to send your money to. If they're not talking about that or seeing you or taking you out, hang it up. You don't need to be on the phone all day with nobody. Okay. A lot of these dudes are just lonely and want to feel some companionship, so they promise you stuff that they're never going to deliver, and you're wasting your time with false hope and being nice to them for no reason. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You don't want to do that. So get the money the same day. Don't stay on that phone or don't stay texting all throughout the day unless they're giving you money. Or unless, y'all are trying to get to know each other before y'all go meet out for the first time or whatever. When you want to eat pizza, you think to yourself, it's hard for me to eat pizza because I don't even eat cheese anymore, unless it's vegan cheese. So. They do have like those frozen vegan pizzas, but they're not as bad as the ones you have to order. So you be good. Your bestie got engaged to a young guy that still lives with his parents. He's 26. What to do? She'll be divorced probably by 30. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. A guy saw you on a date with an older man and offered to replace him. He's younger. I gave him my number and he wants to know how exactly this will work. How do I actually respond? Tell him that old man pays all your bills and gives you this much money every month. It's a good luck replacing him. There you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, date or take. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hey, Shira, I met a guy who I've been seeing. He always tells me I'm sexy and beautiful. We've been sexual, and he just told me that he's married. I don't know where it's going now. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's going where it always was going, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Wherever y'all taking it, that's where it's going. Y'all have to remember something. Not everything is set in stone. Okay, wherever it's going, that's wherever y'all taking it, that's where it's going. How about that? All right. How do you get them on the right track on the first convo? By acting and letting them know that you are high maintenance. You like nice things. Let's talk about the nice things, the nice places that you've been, things like that, so he knows that you are expensive. There you go. Y'all I don't know, if y'all are gonna be dating in the real world, y'all are gonna be running into married men. I'm trying to tell you, those are the main ones out there trying to date. Let me tell y'all one more time. If y'all are out here in the dating world, you're gonna run into a lot of married men because those are the main ones out here trying to date. Period. And y'all need to get that through y'all's head first and foremost when y'all step out to go freestyling, when y'all get online on them dating sites and whatnot. Most of them, a lot of them, are married. Get that in your mind. Listen. All right. That's why he has to pay. Yes. He said, what about a husband that tries to get your mom to not like you? I don't care. I like me. That's all that matters. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You never met a man as single as us married men. Exactly. So, wherever y'all are taking it, that's where it's going. Okay. The married ones act more single than the single man. Exactly. Married men are scared to even go out to eat with you They always think their wife is going to be watching. It depends on what type of married man you're dating. Because some married men, their wives don't even get out the house. They stay home all the time. They got a bunch of kids. They don't like going out, so they're not worried about seeing them out. Depends on the type of the wife the man has. So, but if he has a socially active wife that's always out and about, yeah, he might be like that. Usually they'll go on to the other side of town when that's happening. Okay. You said your husband wants everyone to hate you? Honestly, I wouldn't take that kind of stuff from anybody early. Y'all are too nice in this world. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all are too nice. Like, you can't get nobody to hate me. They gonna hate me because of me, not because of what you say. Yeah, I earn my hate the old fashioned way. Oh, sprinkle, sprinkle. He said, why is that though? I don't know. Because you too nice. That's why. Because he would have been cussed out several times. A little scared to go to sleep at night. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all have to, like, y'all stop being doormats and get up, y'all. Like, stop being a doormat when it comes to people trying to make people hate you. Why this? Stop asking questions and make them hate you for a good reason. Okay, give them something to hate. How you doing? If you're not doing anything for them to hate you, then do something for your husband to hate you. How about that? It's like, oh, you want to make people hate me? I'm gonna make you hate me real quick. You gonna sleep with one eye open? Okay. How do you handle cheating on your how do you handle cheating on your opinion? Uh-oh, open relationship, sprinkle, sprinkle. Why do you have to be the one to handle it? Y'all, I gotta get y'all to start thinking a little bit differently. Why do you have to handle it? Y'all, you just got a free pass. There you go. How to get a lump sum of money out of a new man quickly? Do I have to y'all need to stop rushing like that. Okay, a man has to get to know you. They have to actually like you in order to want to give you money. So find the right target is the best way I can tell you to get it quickly. The best way to get something quickly is to find the correct target. That means they really like you. They can't believe that they're actually dating you. They think they're dreaming. They always want to help you do something. Always asking you if you need something. That's the type. Okay. Okay. What is the good outfit for the first date at a nice restaurant? A dress, a cute dress, and maybe some heels. Okay. What if you have, okay, let's see. Y'all, if a man keeps liking your story pics but no DM, what does it mean? It's weird. I mean, he like your pics. Okay. Sparkle, sparkle, but he ain't ready to DM you. He's just watching for now. Okay. And that means, like, maybe he's not bold enough to get in DMs yet. Okay? He's building his confidence. When I think about a long distance marriage, is he paying all them bills? Spark, sparkle. Sound like a plan to me. Can't get a make to give you a man to give you his money and trust without having understanding that you are involved with a person that's human being with feelings and a whole lot of family members who, well, y'all need to start acting like a human being with feelings then. Okay, sparkle, sparkle. These guys in here said we are a whole human being with feelings, then act like one. Then maybe we could identify you as one and start treating you like one. Until we see that, we can't. Okay. All right. Let me tell y'all what I mean by that. If all you're going for is looks, if you're judging people, if you're saying this, if you're saying that, if you're trying to manipulate and trick people into getting what you want, to sleep with them and not having any true intentions with them, wasting their time, lying to them, promising stuff you can't deliver, that's not really acting like a decent human being. So you're not going to get treated like one. And women already know most men that approach them these days are not about being a decent human being. So they already have their guards up. They already have their games planned. And so it's basically game on when you meet someone. We know you're not going to present the decent human being that you say you are. So we're not going to treat you like that because we haven't seen that in a very long time. And so I'm sorry. Okay. If we saw that more often, maybe women would start to say, well, they're changing. Men are really sweet now. They're being more romantic. They're paying for stuff. This one guy offered to pay my bill the other day because I told him I had to help out my grandma. We would hear more stories like this. Then we would be like, okay, well, they're changing, but we don't hear them stories. It's always somebody, sugar daddy that's doing that, not nobody our own age or close to our own age. So why are we going to give you the benefit of the doubt? Okay. Yeah, so we don't see it, so we can't respond to it. Okay. Should you lie about your age if anyone thinks I don't like these age things? Like, listen to me. I never had to lie about my age unless I was trying to get in somewhere I was too young to get in. Okay. This is the only thing I'm saying. If you feel insecure about your age, stop. I'm just going to tell y'all. There's no need to lie about your age if you don't look your age or if you look younger than your age. If you look older than what you are, then now I understand why you're lying. You know what I'm saying? So if you look a lot younger than your age, you don't need to lie. That's impressive to look good for your age. It depends on how you act because there are women out there who say their own age but still get whatever they want. Okay. Unless you can't get in the club, you can't get no drinks because you're too young. I don't see a reason to lie about your age unless you're insecure about what you look like. And you can if you want. I just don't see a reason for it because I never had to. Okay. You said the Etsy link doesn't work? Dang it. Let me see. Let me check it out. Well, it's in the description bar of the main video. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Was dating this married man for 2 years. Caught him out with another chick on your birthday, and was so angry, and he has not had time to see me in 3 weeks, but out with the girl that is a known prostitute. Okay, so where's your other one? And he's definitely, you're not a priority to him at all. It's been 3 weeks. Girl, you might as well call it a breakup. Okay. Sorry that happened to you, but it's called a breakup. Okay. It's true men stop seeing you as young after you turn 25. You're 26. You don't look 26. Exactly. Like, I don't lie. I never lied about my age because I didn't have to. They didn't believe how old I was anyway. They thought I was lying anyway. You're not that old. Yes, I am. You lie. So, I never had to lie. Okay. Men always treat you differently when they know your age. If you're older, they expect older women, want babies, marriage, and young girls are more sexually free. Exactly. Well, that's why, okay, so if you're close to the age where you're going to want marriage and children and stuff like that, then you don't act that age. You don't act like that's what you want. Okay? You act very different if you are close to that age and you're worried about it. So instead of saying, oh, I'm 28, and they're like, oh, she don't want marriage and kids. I'm 28. I'm living the best life ever, or I have the best time of my life. I love going to travel. I love having my freedom. I love, being spontaneous and da da da. That means I ain't trying to sit down and marry you. That's gonna happen when I trick you into it, but not right now. Okay. So don't act like your age if you're afraid that they're not going to respond properly. So have a youthful, carefree energy, because it's going to come off better than just lying about your age. And then, okay, you're 25, but you want to hurry up and get married. That makes no sense. you okay? That makes no sense. Okay. How should you respond to low effort, but they continue to reach out? Um, I don't respond to low effort. Just delete and move on. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like, honestly, why would you respond to low effort? Do you like low effort? Is low effort what you're looking for? Then don't respond to it at all. Just delete it and move on. Okay. When a guy says, what's your story? What's your story? It's still being written, baby. You want to be a part of it because you don't have the main character. Oh, Natalia, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thanks for being a member. You're falling in love with your sugar daddy and he's married. I see your girl. Get your money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Date somebody else at the same time. There you go. All right. Ask yourself, what would Shira do? And there's your answer. It truly works. Okay. She seems too invested cooking for him. I think not. What? Oh no. When you lie about your age, it backfires. Don't lie about your age. Be proud of your age, especially if you look good. Now, if you look bad, work on yourself so you don't have to lie. Okay. Um, that's the whole thing. Like, women are so hard on themselves, it gives men the green light to be hard back on you as far as your looks and your insecurities are concerned, because all they're doing literally is mirroring your own insecurities. So when you guys ask me, what does it mean when a guy always constantly picks on you and says bad things about you? Y'all said that stuff first. Y'all are very concerned about that stuff first and foremost. So that's how they know your triggers. You can't shake a confident woman. You can't shake a woman that loves herself and knows her value and, knows she looks good because she puts in effort every day. You can't shake a woman that doesn't have to lie about her age. You can't shake a woman that knows who they are and who's the prize. You can't shake them because they have no triggers. But when they see all this insecurity up in the comments, they know what buttons to push, ladies. Why? Because y'all are super hyper focused on all of your flaws, all of your shortcomings, and you don't see your true value, or you don't even look for it. So they don't have to look for it. You've already told them your insecurity. So they're going to take it and run with it. And that's why I keep telling you, y'all have to stop that, because most men wouldn't even notice those things. They're not very observant. Okay? Most men are not observant. They probably suck at the hidden objects game. Okay? What I'm trying to say is, y'all do too much to yourself and then get mad when a man does it. Don't do it to yourself if you don't want a man doing it to you. Okay, because I don't. I'm going to say I look good all the time, every day, all day. I don't care what you say. I'm the prize. Whatever you say, it's a lie. I don't believe it. That's all I'm going to say because that's what I walk in. That is my truth. And that is how you create confidence and don't doubt yourself. And a lot of men, they'll look for your triggers, especially ladies that they're trying to get with, and they'll try to push your buttons. And if you let them, that's on you. Okay. So don't don't spew out your insecurities, especially online, ladies. You know, if you're insecure, work on that insecurity and make it so that it's no longer there. That's the whole level up journey to get rid of all those insecurities. Okay. How do you deal with a male supervisor who compares me to another female coworker, like making us compete? I don't compete. I don't work. I would ignore it and I wouldn't care. I'm like, well, that's good for her. Congratulations. Congratulations. You're so good. Here go my work since you do it so well. That's why I couldn't keep a job, y'all. I didn't want one. That's probably why. I'm not gonna compete. I'd rather work alone. Let me work from home. Sign up to work from home. All right. I don't know how to answer y'all. I haven't worked for people in since I was 22, girl, like in my 20s, maybe. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. How do you show up confident without looking like a narcissist? I want to look like a narcissist. Sprinkle, sprinkle. First and foremost, if I don't, I'm live. Who's that?
You have a baked potato waiting for you.
Oh, thank you. I don't know if I'm eat. James Cook. I want to be narcissistic because that's my excuse for being who I am, being the way that I am, and getting what I want. And if you stay with me, then you agree that being narcissistic is perfectly okay, and that's what you signed up for. So stop complaining. So I'm going to come off as narcissistic. I'm going to say I'm a narcissist. I'm going to tell you I'm a narcissist. And you ain't going to care because of this. Okay? So you just come straight out with it. Be like, you know what? I am a narcissist. What are you going to do? There's the door. He ain't going nowhere. Okay, there you go. Like, I think society has turned y'all in the wrong direction. I think we should embrace the things that they try to make us shamed for and make it work for us. Okay? So yes, I'm a narcissist. There's the door. Oh, you're not gonna use it? Okay. Well. Sure, when we are out on dates, everyone calls him my father what to do. At least they don't call you a granddaughter. Shoot. One time they said the granddaughter for me. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't care. That's your daddy. That's your sugar daddy. That's why they call it daddy, because he old enough to be your daddy. Okay? Sugar daddy. Daddy. Sugar daddy. There you go. I just make a joke out of it. Come on, daddy. All right. They have to actually like you and be attracted to you to give you money. Exactly. How to be more in tune with your emotions. Learn how to control them. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That way you don't have to react to all of them. You can feel them, but control how you react. As long as it's beneficial. He says narcissists attract narcissists. That's true. He said your husband started following random young girls on Instagram. I could not sleep or do anything ever since I found out. I'm 37. He Compare me to 20-something. I don't know what to do. Girl, where is your 65-year-old man? Where's your 55-year-old man that got a nicer car than your husband? Why aren't you following them up on Instagram? Because you know they will hop in them DMs, take you to lunch, take you shopping. What you doing with your life, baby? I don't care. Men are gonna go look at young women. I'm gonna look at old men in nice cars and new houses and new clothes. What you gonna do? They're losing money. You could be gaining money. What are you doing? You could be making money. Okay. Get your Amazon wish list together. Get you a Cash App handle. What are you doing? You 37, you younger than me, you can still pull. What you doing? You worried about the wrong thing. Men are gonna do what they want. So you need to be able to do the same thing and better. Okay. Now let me repeat that. You ain't gonna stop your husband from friending people and liking and clicking likes on 20-year-olds. You ain't. As long as he got the internet, the password, you're not gonna stop him. That's number 2. Number 3 is, why aren't you doing the same thing, but better and getting your money? Okay. All right. Y'all, do y'all know how old I am? Okay. I ain't worried about that because I'm going to get mine. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Survival of the fittest, not of all. Exactly. All right then. He has been providing, but he wants to get married. What do I do? Make sure he has enough to provide when you have children, the type of house and car you want. Does he have that type of money for the lifestyle that you want? Okay, think about it. Or is he just trying to prevent you from leveling up and getting the lifestyle you want from someone else? So can he provide what you want in life? That's it. That's what you need to ask yourself. Uh-huh. You said you cheating too if you comparing. Clearly you don't want me. Exactly. You looking at 20-year-olds? Okay. 55-year-old old men, hashtag gray beards, hashtag yachts, get you some hashtag handles, like, hashtag 8RP, hashtag senior citizen, hashtag old but old and rich. I don't know, but I'm with Silver Fox. Okay. Hashtag sugar daddy. So 37 is young to a 55-year-old or a 60-year-old with a lot of money to spend. Okay. Remember that. Okay. You say you found my videos from TikTok? Uh-oh, Simply Sabrina. Welcome. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You dated a guy for a while, then you broke up. Yesterday, he texted me saying Happy New Year. When I wanted to respond, I was blocked. Any idea of what his motive is? Girl, that was his dude girlfriend trying to see if you text him back. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all gotta read between the lines. Tell his new girlfriend, see why your number's still up in his phone or on his social medias. That's stuff that new girlfriends do who found their man phone while they was asleep or got into their password. Okay. Um yeah. Some people do not date young men or marry young men for that specific reason because they already know once you get to a certain age, they're gonna start looking at younger women. And so this is why you just marry an older man, you will always be the younger woman. Okay. You gave your ex gifts on Valentine's Day and he gave me nothing when I broke up with him. He said he felt bad because he didn't do enough. What does that mean? That means he know he was wrong and you still let him get away with it. I wouldn't have gave him nothing unless he got me something. And it still would have cost way, way less than what he done got me. And I would have sent links to what I wanted. Sprinkle. You got to make them do more, or they won't. Okay, you can't just expect them to do the most, and you don't even have standards or expect it. You got to make them do stuff. Your man is moving you to New York. Okay, Queen Kyrie, sprinkle, girl, yeah, girl. You're not marrying a young man because you will cheat on him. Exactly. And then they can't handle it. You said you realized you was raised too nice. Yes, a lot of people are. Okay, you said when or where and about what you're thinking about the truth is mostly the truth. Me and you, the children in our family, are blessed by King James. Okay, I don't know what type of LeBron James fantasy movie you've been watching. Looney Tunes. What was that? Space Jam. You've been watching, but you need to wake up. This is the SheRaSeven channel. You are typing live in the chat. This is not Space Jam. Wake up. Sprinkle. You said you're a virgin at 29 years old. What should you look for? Girl, why you waited that long, girl? Girl, I don't know what. How did you wait that long? Let me ask y'all quick, because I always want to ask y'all. Look, I'm not even going to answer. How did you wait that long? Aren't you curious? Like, you halfway through life and you haven't even literally experienced like a major part of it. So how did you do it, girl? You said you have good self-control, strict parent. Girl, 29. Girl, there is no coincidence. Okay. I'm not answering all your questions, sir. Okay, I don't understand, but if it's something you're holding on to, wonderful. But let me ask y'all a question, okay? And I'm not trying to be rude, okay? Because I want to know. This is research for me. And men out there, y'all can chime in, okay? So, do men think it's do men like when a woman is a virgin after the age of 30, or is it just weird? I'm just asking for. You said men don't care. Okay, so I don't know. I'm asking questions now. Y'all gotta answer me. Insecure men like it. Okay. You think they don't care? Y'all can get surgery to be a virgin again. Men value character. What about it for celibate? It works. Okay, I don't see any men. I think it's a kink of theirs. Okay, no men are talking. Darn it. All right, so maybe they'll answer in the comments. But I guess if they're in the same religion or if it's their culture, but I think like most American culture, they don't really hold on to it that long. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. If that's not your religion or your culture, some people will think that something is wrong with you or you're a little strange. But if it's your culture and your religion and your strict parents and things like that, and you marry and date in that culture and religion, then it's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? So for my thing, okay, so women who are saving that, if y'all religion and culture has everything to do with that, then you need to date men who understand that. Okay. Not men that are used to getting, to sleep with women before marriage. There you go. Or just don't tell them until just lie and make up excuses and use old Aunt Ethel's fake death in the family before y'all get busy and the phone rings and oh my gosh, my Aunt Ethel just passed. The mood is over. Okay. So, do what you gotta do. I don't know what to tell you if you're not dating men in your own religion or culture that will not understand, because most men aren't gonna understand that. Or they'll date you but be sleeping around with other women. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't tell anybody, especially if they're not sharing the same religious beliefs or culture as you. I wouldn't tell them. How can I tell a guy I only want to be exclusive if he pays my bills and only be intimate if we're exclusive? Just like that, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. When he asks you to be exclusive, then you act surprised. You really want to take care of me? Don't say exclusive. Like, oh my gosh, you want to take care of me. Okay, so to me, exclusivity means you're taking care of me. You're paying my bills, and I no longer have to work, and I'm totally off the market and all yours. That's what exclusivity means to me as a woman. What it means to a man is that you're not dating any other man and you're sleeping with him, and he may not be exclusive after he get it next week. You know what I'm saying? So in order for you to be exclusive with a man, he got to pay them bills ahead of time. Because a man who invests sticks around a little bit longer. Okay. Oh, Sean, sprinkle, sprinkle. Do you think adult boys have been brainwashed from their upbringing to believe it's okay to have women help them be a provider? Yes, I think a lot of men were raised in their feminine. Thank you, Sean. I think a lot of men were raised to believe that they needed help and that they weren't the source or the sole provider of the family. I think they were raised to be weak, and I think a lot of men need to fix that in a hurry. Because the very asking a woman for help just emasculates him a little bit, a lot of it. Okay, so he's doing that to himself. So he obviously wants to live in that feminine energy. Men and women should have self-control, especially in emotions. Yeah. Well said. Thank you. Well, I'm just saying, and I think a lot of men were raised watching the woman do everything. So they think a woman is a superhero. Like, my mama did this, my mama did that, my mama worked hard, my mama worked 5 jobs. So to them, either they become the woman or they start acting like a woman because they didn't have any positive male role models in their life. So they see the woman as superwoman, as strong, can do all of this and do all of that because they witnessed it. But most women didn't want that. Most women didn't want to be superwoman. They just wanted to be a woman. And a lot of men don't realize the difference. So, yeah, you said these moms coddle these boys. And that's fine. But, honestly, I feel like a lot of times if a man doesn't grow up and know that his job is to provide, then he won't know what his job is. Okay. So I don't care if you have sons, tell them they're supposed to provide. Period. How to reverse psychology, all talk, no action, sugar daddy. You don't deal with those types. Basically, you stop them when they say something and you ask them to respond with action right then and there. They say, oh, I'm going to give you some money. It's like, okay, let's go to the ATM. Okay, here's my cash app right now. Let's do this now. I'm excited. Yes. Grab their hand, make them do it right then and there. If you sit there and talk on the phone all day about what he gonna do with this, and that, you're wasting time because they are all talk unless you make them follow through with action. Okay, so it's literally the woman's fault if you allow them to sit there and talk your ear off without, you know, making them take action the same moment or day. We got Cash App, we got emails, we got PayPal, we got Venmo. If you gonna talk, you need to walk at the same time. As soon as they say, "Oh, I'm gonna give you some cash," my Cash App will be text right to them, right in the same conversation. They will stop. Bing, my phone going. Oh, that's me sending me your Cash App. So there you go. Go ahead and send it. I'm waiting. Let me call you back. While you wait, that Cash App need to come through, right? Don't let them sit there and talk. Make them action. You can do it in a nice way. Say, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm sending you my Cash App, my Venmo, my PayPal right now. Oh my gosh, I have to go. Let me call you back in about 10 minutes and let that go through. And I have a surprise for you when I call back." They're gonna send that stuff so fast through there. I got a surprise coming. Let me send some extra. Okay? And the surprise can just be something stupid. Whatever you think of at the time when you get back on the phone or whatnot. There's nothing wrong with the woman being a virgin, but like I said, depends on why she is. That's very major. Like, why are you? If it's religion, great. If it's culture, great. But if none of that's in your way and you just couldn't get none because something's wrong with you, or you crazy, or you scared of everything, or you got some kind of teeth, something, I don't know. That's what most people worry about. So there's nothing wrong with it. I don't know how to answer questions because I never kept mine that long. I was ready to get out and get it going. There you go. Sure, all of your advice works, but why is it so easy to go back to old ways? I'm constantly having to watch it. Because easy is easy. Leveling up and staying to where you want to be takes a little bit of effort. Okay. All right. Could you tell a man you just volunteer if he asks what I do for work? Exactly. Yes, you can. He said, promiscuous women to me are masculine. The heart breaks, makes the cocoa. Huh? Well, promiscuous women who are known to be promiscuous, you know, that could come off as masculine. But if you do what you want and don't tell nobody about it, then it doesn't seem very masculine. Now, does it? All right. Let me tell y'all something about promiscuity. A lot of times, just like men, especially young women that lost their V card, want to lose it. When you're young, let me give y'all a little wisdom here. When y'all are young, y'all are going to be able to get the best looking men, the richest men, the most interesting men when y'all are young. And you're going to want to experience some of that, whether it be physically, mentally, all of the above. And the best time to get it all out is when you're young, before you're married and all that kind of got kids and all that kind of stuff. So once you settle down, you be like, "Oh, I remember when I was with such and such." And yeah, and you don't have to worry about it anymore. You don't have to say, "What did I miss? Coulda, shoulda, woulda. I wished I would have done this, or I wish I would have done this more. I wish I would have tried that type of relationship with that type of person." You won't ever have to worry or think about it because you've already done it. Okay, and then when it's time to go get your old rich man, you like, I ain't missing nothing because I already had what I wanted. And then you can go get your money. Okay, and you be more focused on getting the money versus looking at everything you could never have. or didn't get. Okay. Exactly. You hate the fact you lost your V card to the person I lost it to. It does, I don't even care. Look, when we were young, we didn't like. I don't know about y'all, but I did not care. Like, you look good. You was my type. Let me get this over with real quick. I just want to experience it, and luckily they were very much. I was very much attracted to them, and so a lot of times when you're that young, like when you're young, that's what's most important. So I got it out the way, and all the guys that I liked, I was like, oh yes, 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 yes. But then, when you get to that serious age, okay, well, I gotta start worry about this lifestyle. Who's gonna pay these bills? I don't have to be like, oh, I could be missing out because I've already done that, been there, done that. That's what I'm talking about. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Let me read some of these comments over here. Well, that's all I'm saying. A lady should wear a dress on the first date. Okay. Yeah. He kept wanting to try to get me pregnant, trap me, and all. No, girl, birth control, condoms, what you call it, spermicide, Plan B, all of take it out, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, he said, "What is considered young for me? Like to lose your virginity, or just young in general? Like in teenage years, like maybe like I think I was 17 when I lost mine." But I was grown in my head, y'all. I was grown in my head. Um, Imagine having standards in a small town. No, girl, I'm go to the big town. Go back to the small town with some game. Okay. Um, your old and sugar man is coming through thanks to Shira. Okay, Lydia, that's right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So y'all get y'all's money. Look y'all's best. Stop worried about insecurities that men don't even notice. Um, Definitely have fun when you're young. That's why every woman who comes in here who's like in college or very young say, what should I do? Have fun. Because you're gonna wish you did when you get older. If you're trying to secure this bag, go have fun when you're young. Definitely have your fun. He said keeping your virginity is good, it's anti-aging. Um, some people feel like that's true, and I don't know if that's true or not, but honestly, if you're young and you are curious and it's not against your religion and you want to, your prime is going to be the best time to pull exactly what you want. That's all I'm going to say. Your prime is going to be the best time to pull everyone, the good looking ones, the rich ones, the famous ones. Okay. Your prime is going to be the best age to pull all of the above. So if you are wanting to experience some things in life, then make sure your prime years are used for good cause. There you go. Because if you think about it, now I'm not putting anyone down, but if you're going to wait till you're 29 and 30 and you're waiting for marriage, you never really you don't have any like, because I don't know, because I'm not religious like that, but if I would have been like that, I'm going to tell y'all, I wouldn't be the same person. I wouldn't know what I know. I wouldn't have some of the confidence that I have today. And that's all I'm going to say. Sometimes being able to say, I did this with this person, or I did that with that person, or I met this person, or this person was like, did y'all see the picture? is a self-confident booster, no matter how old you get, you know. But to look back and say, I never did this, I never did that. Am I experienced enough? Are they going to like me? Are they going to cheat on me? Am I going to want someone else after I get, married to somebody who don't even do it right? You know, like, what if you're a virgin and you marry someone that does it terribly? You don't even know what terrible is because you ain't never done it. And now you stuck with terrible and want to experience more. What are you going to do then? That's my thinking. Like, what if you get stuck with somebody that doesn't know what they're doing or doesn't care to please you because you ain't never had none before? And it's like, oh my gosh, what am I missing? Like, I would feel like I'm missing something. I got to go figure it out. So I'm like, I've been missing. You do. I do think about that too, Shu. Like, think about it. You're going to marry one man. He might be 2 minutes, and that's it, and this little. What you going to do? Girl, what? You ain't going to have no good memories. You can't think back. You gonna be stuck with Pinky Poo. I couldn't live life like that. I gotta get out there and see what's about. What to think about ex drug dealer feeling? I don't think about that. Like, I'm not even dealing with that. I'm too cute. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, you said missing the baby arm or third leg. Get the bag while you're young. Exactly. You said it grosses you out. It doesn't gross me out. You know why? Because, like, if you knew what it was, you wouldn't be grossed out. You'd be like, oh, okay, now I understand. They don't got money for you, ladies. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get a job that pays more. Devin, get up out of here. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go back to Dusty Town. Um, how do you know what is good or bad if you've never had it? You just make it good. Not when it comes to certain things. Okay, I gotta disagree with you on that. You gonna know as soon as you get it in. Ladies, tell them, tell these virgins, they gonna know. They gonna be like, this is it. This is what I waited 80 years for. You gonna be mad. Tell them. They gonna be real mad if it sucks. You're gonna be like, no. You're gonna be mad. If you got gray hairs and you just getting it in, you're gonna be mad. I promise you. You're gonna be mad. Do you support LGBT? Do they support me? Y'all cash after me, LGBT? Sparkle, sparkle. I support anyone who supports me, darling. What good opening text to weed out the broke boys on Bumble? Your cash app. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to get older men while in college. Go out. Be seen. Find the one with the gray hair and a nice car. Tall, nice clothes. Got that black car, credit card, Amex. Look at the bar what they're putting on their tab. Yes. All right. Um, you said you're gonna be real mad. I know. You said you experiment and make it good. You can't experiment with no. I'm gonna let y'all figure it out. Y'all come back and tell me what happened. I'm gonna let y'all figure it out. I wish I could just tell y'all and y'all would believe me, but y'all know y'all have to figure out the hard way. All right. But then again, I've been around the block a few times. You have great cars. Well, welcome back over this side of the block, okay? I know an older guy who used to be a drug. Okay, y'all talk about drug dealing. That's too ratchet for me. I got class, little class. I'm like, you drug dealing? Nah, I'm out. Bye. You can buy my drinks at the bar when you sleep in there, but that's about it. We ain't gonna do nothing else. I'm not claiming you. Don't. I don't. You know. Um. Yes, I do sell makeup brushes. You guys, are they on? Just type in makeup brushes on levelupcosmetics.us. Level Up Cosmetics, all one word, .us. And then when you get to the little search part on the website, just type in makeup brushes. You're so sad the weather here sucks and I want to go to the bars. Ugh, sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, what about if we were friends but still want rich men to approach, dangerous to travel alone? Yeah, go with a friend or travel group, whatever. Um, just order all the dresses. You got a bunch of dresses? Yeah. I just ordered a bunch of clothes online and I'm still waiting for them to arrive. Yeah, spring is coming up. I like to do a little shopping sometimes and get me a little bit of extra new pieces and things like that. I got a few dresses too. Um, so take care of yourselves, ladies. Look your best. And y'all have, keep your confidence high. Don't deal with Dusty. Y'all know all the routine. Get my books, level up books, and things like that. They're all linked in the description of the video. And y'all get my latest book, Leveling Up to Your Best Life. That's also there. And y'all have a good rest of the evening. You said you're a freak, Misha, but you're 20, so that they like it sometimes. Do I have hope? Girl, I told y'all when y'all young, y'all have fun. Just don't get pregnant and don't deal with no dust. You ain't got, if you're over the age of 21, you shouldn't be dealing with anything dusty. Okay. Just have fun. Don't get pregnant and stop dealing with dust after you turn 21. After you're legally able to get into everywhere, stop dealing with dust. Get your money. Never pay. Have fun. If you're saving yourself, have fun. Go out, date, do all of the above except, the obvious, and have fun too. Okay. You said don't end up on paternity court or more. You said nymphomaniac. Yes. 30 is not hard. Okay, you sound like a manosphere chick. You can't even tell a woman what look like until 27, 28. Yeah, 30 is not old. I would just say 30 as far as being a virgin may be a little bit interesting to me. I mean, here's my thing. I couldn't imagine because I grew up like I grew up, but I can't imagine having gray hair and still being a virgin and on purpose. But I'm not religious, so I don't know what goes with that. Okay, so I'm not putting anybody down. I can't relate. Uh-huh. Do you recommend walking up to men, initiating convo, bump into them, ask a question, drop something, but never being bold as to ask them, like, yeah, not walking up to them like a man, but by accident or out of desperation to ask a question? He said you want more kids. Well, good luck. You got some more kids money. Women, please don't come on so strong. Please don't. You scare off men like that. How to break mindset feels like cheating, but I know no commitment. It's because you've been programmed. And yeah, you gotta break the mindset by understanding men do this already. And so why should they have more options than you don't? Okay. And that's what you need to understand. Why should they have more options than you don't? Think about it if it was in the workplace. If men were given more opportunity than you as a woman in the workplace, would you think it was fair? No. So get your opportunities and get your options. Uh-huh. Am I late letting my daughters date at a certain age, or it doesn't matter? My daughters are more focused on other things. Like, I think they're just letting it happen naturally. Like, if they meet someone, they meet someone. If they don't, they don't. But right now, they're like focused on doing their own thing. They're both published authors. They both have a book on Amazon. They're in school and they have hobbies and things like that. So they're not really worried about that right now. But they're not itching to date, or like they're not ready to like get out there like that, because of the day and age that we're in and the area that we live in, it's not that fast paced. You know what I'm saying? So they're taking their time to grow up. And plus, they probably gonna have super high standards. Hmm. How can you start a clothes business? Go on Poshmark. Poshmark. You can sell your clothes, or you can buy clothes like new and sell them in the little boutique section of Poshmark where everything is new. And it's pretty much free. All you need is a bank account. Okay. All you need is a bank account and a printer to start a business on Pinterest, or to sell stuff on Pinterest, because you can run it from your phone, literally from an app on your phone. Okay. I think you can get a printer for like $40 or less. You do need some paper, a printer, and just download the app. You said Poshmark take too long to have. If you have stuff people want, it will sell fast. And you also have to use good hashtags. If you just got, you have to use the hashtags that go with it. For example, like if you have old stuff, maybe you can just say vintage in the hashtag, or like put it in the tags. Like, use key tags and for when people search stuff. If it's just stuff you don't want and stuff that you could actually give away and it's not valuable, it's going to take longer to sell. So the best thing I can tell you is maybe go thrifting and put some nice brands on there. You like buy stuff that's not even in your size. Put some nice brands on there. Brands attract. So like, let's say you go to Goodwill and you find some, brand stuff. Buy a couple of items, put them on there, and you'll see. Or get items from your family members that they don't want, if they're brand name, and sell them. Okay. Um, and take good pictures. How to make it normal if you're not going out on your own. If you're new going out on your own. I just went out on my own. It seemed normal to me. Like, I don't understand. Like, I think it has to do with self-confidence and not caring what people think, and not thinking that you're alone, but you're on a mission. Your mission is to be seen, show off this cute outfit, and get men to offer you drinks and pay for your food, or want to see you again so they can give you some more money. That's your mission, okay? If you choose to accept. Like, in my mind, I'm like, okay, when you're like, put your theme music on, when you're getting dressed, doing your makeup, pick your outfit out, for your mission, and make it a mission. Like, have some goals before you go out. Write down 5 goals you want to accomplish for the night. I need to get a drink paid for. I need to get a compliment. Somebody better ask me for this number. Period. Okay, check them off. These are my goals. Dress for the goals that you're trying to complete and go for it. Um, you said you 21, you still in your prime? Nah, girl, you over the hill. You got one foot in the grave. What? I told y'all don't ask me no dumb questions. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Your prime. Okay, here, let me tell y'all's prime age. The ages that most women are when they're not thinking about marriage. That's your prime. The ages you are when marriage is the last thing on your mind. That's your prime. Okay? That's the best thing I can tell you. Somebody said 18 to 25. Okay. So when you're just out there for fun, when you're not thinking about money, lifestyle, husband, baby daddy, that's your prime. The fun years, that's your prime. The, the year where you don't care about nothing but a good time, having fun, and experiencing life. That's your prime. Okay. When you start comparing prices and talking about the price of food and groceries is going up, and I'm tired of working, and I just need me a good man, and I'm tired of paying bills. You're not in your prime no more. Okay, that's when it's time to start looking, for the sponsor. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Somebody said 25. It's time. It's time to get that sponsor, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Some people start early, some people start a little later, but it's in that range. Okay. You said we are women prime in our entire life. Exactly. I mean, when I say prime, I'm not speaking only of features. I'm talking about when you're in your prime. Like my prime, when you don't have no kids, when you don't have no schedule, when you do what you want, when you're footloose and fancy free, when you could go anywhere you want with no permission, when you are just able to go with the flow and be super spontaneous, that's your prime. Okay. When you out here being young and adventurous, that's your prime. That's when you can do the most, get the most, pull the most, because you're not overthinking everything. Okay. Then when it's time to settle down and choose what you want, then, settle into that. Okay. You see, your whole life is about fun. Good for you. A lot of people that got plastic surgery regretted. Oh no. I'm sure they did. Will you ever do story times again? Maybe. All right, y'all, I gotta go. But y'all stay leveled up. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like. Hit the like. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Share the video. Subscribe if you're new. If y'all are here because y'all see some of the videos that people are putting out circling on TikTok, thank you. And no, I don't have a TikTok account. So I'm not putting those videos up there. It's not me. But if y'all found me that way, that works for me. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I do, however, have an Instagram. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I will see y'all later. And y'all have a good rest of your evening. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Thank y'all, everybody who donated. Thank you, Goddess Wild Red, Sprinkle Sprinkle, for your little donation. I appreciate you, girl. And everyone who clicked like, and everyone who sent cash apps, and everyone who sent donations. I appreciate you guys. All the members, thank y'all for being here. And I'll see y'all later.